What up? It's your boy Flip Script, aka OG Hef.
In the motherfucking building.
It's your boy Head Davidson, aka The One.
King Gaddafi, you know what time it is.
Mr. Make It Make Sense motherfucking podcast. We back, episode 29 in the building. And we got
we active,
but we got a guest in the building. State your name, gangster.
Landmine, Mikalizzi, you already know what it is. 203 shit.
We got my boy, family, Landmine in the building. The cartel. Make that cartel, brother.
Exactly.
What's going on with you?
Cartel.
Riding right now, working on new music. 2022. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about that one.
Now we probably gotta go back, right?
Nah, they're popping. Yeah. You should have put that in my joint. Shit, man.
Wait, what that?
What was the last time?
Oh, yeah, you right.
Yeah. Popping now. What's going on, fellas? What's popping
You know.
Shout out to YouTube. We back, YouTube. I know y'all missed us on YouTube. We back, YouTube. We back, YouTube. And I got some old videos that y'all missed those episodes. I'm going to relaunch those. So shout out to YouTube. We back. I know YouTube viewers missed us. We needed to get our Anchor. Shout out to Anchor FM. We need to get our Anchor looks up. And they up.
Shout to y'all. Shout to everybody.
Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in. That's definitely been tapping in.
Man, Bird, what up, though?
Connect. Bird, connect. What's good, baby?
Connect. What up, though?
Whoosh.
Whoosh, man.
Hey, yo. What's that? What you got there? What's up about it?
We in here with Landmine, though.
We in here with Landmine, nigga. What's that? Recap it.
We here, man. We live.
So, Landmine, talk to us, man.
Yeah, man. The music.
Working on some new music for the 2021, man. Got a new project coming out.
You got a name for it?
Nah, no name for it.
Not yet.
Once I can fix the music, see what the vibe is.
I feel like 2022 gonna be a rush. I hope it's a rush for everybody. It's definitely gonna. Winter is coming. I'm letting y'all niggas know right now. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
For y'all asses, winter is coming.
We leaving a lot of y'all niggas at the wall.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that might just be the name. Landmine 2022.
That's good, man. That's it.
Hey, yo, man, just real quick, man, and I know everybody at this table is familiar with, I want to give a rest in peace shout out real quick. So little Miss Kim, y'all, if y'all didn't know, fellas, even at the table.
Oh, yeah, little Miss Kim died.
Little Miss Kim passed away.
Little Miss Kim?
Something like
She's
that.
coming on Prime Lab. You're a short, dark-skinned lady.
Oh, no, yeah. Yo, that's crazy.
She passed away, man. R.I.P. little Miss Kim. R.I.P. to, did I say this last episode? I think I did. To Miss Jerry Crafter. She passed away. Big her mom. She passed away. I didn't say that last one? Okay. R.I.P. to Miss Jerry Crafter. That was a good friend of my mom. She watched me grow up. She was always there at my mother's house. She passed away last week. They had a little service for my mother funeral. Everybody right there. That's sad. That's fucked up. She's good people. She's definitely good people.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, she's definitely good people. So, shout out to who else? Somebody else passed.
Got you.
People passed.
That shit too much, man.
We here, man. You know what? I'm gonna break the ice with Landmine. You know. Let's talk about a classic. Unheard, not but what's that damn word? Unsung. Let's talk about this unsung classic that we dropped on everybody probably 10 years ago. The Make Cartel, Volume 1. You know what I'm saying?
What was that process like?
Yeah, talk about the process and the energy that surrounded that whole project during that time?
Well, we was on go mode, you know what I'm saying? And the situation where the studio was at, you know what I'm saying? We was in the trenches, man. And that's when the best music come out, when you at the bottom of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, recipes he Prophet, he was on there.
Yes, he was.
You know what I'm saying? We had a little minor speculations with King Lionel.
Shout out to bro. Shout out to Queen Bunzy.
AKA whatever alias he was.
That's being
Shout out to Queen Bunzy. What up, though? Salute you,
Y'all niggas, man.
Salute you, sis. Can't be.
That was an epic time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, wait. Nah, we ain't gonna go and read it.
I'm done.
We gonna finish with the
I'm gonna fall back. Nah, go ahead, man. So for the new project I got coming out, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get some music with Money Man, cause I ain't got nothing to cut.
Yeah, we don't got
I got songs with Flip. I got songs with H, of course. You know what I'm saying? He produced some tracks. Shout out to Rocks and Nice. They produced a lot of tracks. So, you know, we just keeping the ball rolling forward. You know what I'm saying? What we doing. But it's music stuff, so. And then shout out to my brother, you know what I'm saying?
88 Prince. Money Making Mitten on IG.
Salute to little bro, you know what I'm saying? We doing
Follow
things like
bro,
that, you know
you know
what I'm saying?
what I'm saying?
And I'm on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, so this is what we here to do.
Right.
You know?
Shout out to everybody that pull up the first time I asked them.
That's right.
Shit, nigga, it took y'all 29 episodes to get me on this motherfucker. What are you talking about? I was supposed to be the first nigga on this motherfucker. And everybody else who came after me and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Hey man, you heard Natalie Cole. You gotta save the best for me.
Word.
Salute to my
That's that
baby.
cool. That's cool.
Salute to everybody that's out here. You know?
Oh, that's Vanessa Williams.
Williams.
God damn. His head looked at me like a nigga.
It's bad.
My fault. Man, shit.
There's so many big niggas at this damn table.
Hey man.
That's what the two big niggas in the room next to each other. That's my son.
It's been received from the beginning.
Yo, y'all see the verdict. No, shout out to I was gonna sit here and be one of them dudes that's fronting. But rest in peace, Young Dolph. I never listened to his music.
I did.
You did?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Young Dolph. That's fucked up. That brings it
Don't
back.
play with me.
I say this after the 10-minute
Like with your
mark.
bitch.
That's like I say it now. That's why I say something that 50 Cent said something that a lot of people don't agree with, but I agree with it. When that nigga said back when he was still doing mixtapes, he said, fuck the hood.
Yeah.
He said, nigga talking about going back to the hood. He said, I spent my whole life trying to get the fuck out of there. What the fuck I'm going back for?
Mama. You see, what people with that gotta understand, like, once you make it to a certain level in life, you have to just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And then once you look back, or you feel you're untouchable, this is when, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit happens. I don't even cuss up here.
Yeah, you good.
What?
We free.
We make it make sense.
We free. When you own your own content, you can do what you want to do.
Right.
Yes. So, you know, those are things that happens, man.
Man.
You know?
Niggas need to remember, man.
Yo, that's like fuck the lottery.
Smoked my first bogey with meth.
Speaking on the young dog situation, this is exactly why you need to have the right to bear arms. Shout out to my brother Imperial Wolf.
Yeah. My pops had a question.
Pistol permit to protect yourself.
About
you
the
have the right to bear arms. Shout out to my big bro Imperial Wolf.
Yes.
Doing
Shout out to
big
motherfucking Wolf.
You know what I'm
Happy
saying?
belated birthday, Wolf.
We're gonna shout that out too. But listen, in about
Carry state, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, One.
I know what time.
God damn it, we just hit the goddamn 10-minute mark trying to make a motherfucker make sense.
Yeah.
Huh?
You are late, brother.
You know, we had the new joint. We had the new joint. We had to find a new joint.
Go on that motherfucker.
Nah, ain't no go.
So, brother, you are in rare form. Back on YouTube and you behave like this? Damn.
Think it's right.
Oh my God, you put a dire wolf from Game of Thrones.
That boy sound like he had his last days.
Yeah, that nigga was hungry.
But our wife meat was good.
Hey. But where we at? Yeah, shout the wolf. My pop, didn't you ever? Yo, fuck that. First of all, shout to our sit-ins. Shout to my boy A-Pop.
Yeah.
A-Pop over in the building. The illest engineer in the world. He's not really the engineer, but I gave him that job and he does it well. He's the engineer. God damn it, give him some hand claps. Hey, stop playing. You still talking? Shout to my boy Easus in the building. Happy belated birthday, my boy Easus. Okay, aka the failure.
That's the inside. That's the inside.
That's my bro. Dr. Pop's in the building. You been watching the fight? Pop,
Anybody see that shit?
didn't you ask something about do some other license for the gun, so you can go kill people somewhere else that you want to do?
Yo, bruh.
Huh? I think license is license. No, when you asked me something, it was a separate name.
Oh no, the Utah license.
It's called a Utah license. You can go anywhere with it.
Nigga, no, you can't go anywhere.
No,
You
like
go to
47
those
states.
But listen, as soon as you pass that test and they give you your gun license, you can automatically apply for
But Pop, you talking about taking it down south with you, right?
I already got one down there. I'm talking about taking it anywhere.
What he could do is because, you know what I'm saying, not to put it out there, I will let him, you have to have him bring him up here.
Have to get Wolf up here.
But what's in the works of what he got going on is that pretty much everybody who goes through his class and make it through successfully, you will be able to carry through these different states.
That's what he means. You go through different states with it, and not just Connecticut.
He
You can go.
would be able to carry through these different states.
You gotta have a clean record, right?
Not New York, because New York.
Yeah, New York
New
different.
York, you gotta call
New
before you
York.
go through.
They're not having that. So if you're traveling through New York or you're gonna be in New York, you gotta have the gun completely unassembled. Disassembled, I mean.
And you gotta call them and tell them you passing through the state or something.
No. You gotta just have it disassembled because it's not like who got time to be like, yo, I'm gonna call you, I'm coming to the state. You know, it's people busy, people got things going on. So as long as you have it disassembled, there's nothing, you know what I'm saying, pretty much you get in trouble for under those statutes of what they have.
You can't have no felons.
You can't just have that shit locked and loaded and have it on the felons. Nah, your record just got to completely clean for you to get one. So for anybody out there looking to write the beers on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out.
You want to write the beer arms?
You know what I'm saying? And
What's it?
We got the right to bear arms.
Imperial Wolf.
Imperial Wolf.
You got to tag them on it because I'm not on the snap.
I'm about to tag
y'all.
you.
H about to tag y'all if y'all watching on YouTube on Facebook. For the people watching, you will hit me up. I'll get you the information to holler at my peoples if you're interested in getting your gun license. You gotta have a clean record, and you can't be no serial killer.
And you know that's something that you have to do by us being minorities or black people because they making it hard right now for us not to get it or for us not to never get it.
They've been doing that. They blocked us when the Black Panthers realized we could have guns and was running around. They changed the whole law. They changed the whole constitution just to keep niggas from having guns back in the day.
What's happening?
So we just trying to put them back in our hands the right way. But shit that's happening out here. Let's talk about this dude not guilty.
That's some bullshit.
That shit bothering me. That shit been bothering me. And he looked like us.
It was a record.
That's penalty.
Nigga, we ain't probably had to go to trial for that shit.
That's penalty.
Smoke.
You already
That
know.
trial would have lasted 3 days.
He killed 3 people, right?
Yeah.
Two.
Two people.
He might have injured like 3 or 4, but I know he killed 2.
And he got up on self-defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he went outside and started marking niggas.
he under the age of carrying motherfuckers.
I think his mom dropped him
he
off.
didn't even live in the state
Yeah,
where he got
exactly.
him.
That's why I said his
Mom dropped them off?
His mom dropped him off.
And nigga
with
crossed state
the
lines
AR.
with the AR.
Like,
Okay,
what?
that part.
And you don't even belong out there. Why are you even going out there?
That's what
What's your
the
point?
girl was saying that they dropped him off into a different state. So that's crazy.
You crossed
That's
that.
an issue automatically.
That's
like,
federal.
what
Once
the
you
fuck
cross
is
the
you
line.
doing, nigga?
But this is shit. I mean, you gotta look.
It's bullshit.
Nigga, come on, man. Look at him. He did.
You seen him crying?
The nigga did a doodle on
Nah,
his face.
nigga was still out there and no tears. The nigga looking wild. I'm like, you got doodles now? Like the nigga was like, no, he ain't really crying.
What they saying to him? He's got mental health problems.
No.
That's the same thing they gonna say like they say for everybody else.
So look at this, right?
They ain't say he had mental health. They just said he defended himself.
Look at this.
Acquitted, yeah.
So
Self-defense.
So the nigga said, how you defending somebody?
How you
How you
defend
claim
yourself from an
self-defense from a
unarmed
no? How you claim self-defense and you went over there and started with the motherfucker? Nobody was thinking about you. They wasn't bothering you. They was out there riding mad about the shit.
The niggas was
He's looking at the news like these niggas, why he's like, oh man, they shouldn't be doing that. I'm about to go out there and clap these motherfuckers. And went over there and just started shooting motherfuckers. And got off on self-defense.
Man, it's like this, right? Nigga be here right now, and a nigga at the store says some funny shit to you, and you back out, and you knock the water out of this nigga fish tank. You go and get arrested for that shit, nigga, you getting 40 to life, nigga. Guaranteed.
Yeah, they trying to screw
Because, I mean, he got the complexion for the connection. That's common fucking sense. It's
simple as that,
still
bro.
be America, nigga. D-Block said it best, nigga. Think about it. They've been getting off this shit this whole fucking. Think about this shit from the beginning. Look what it did to Emmett Till. He ain't did shit to that woman.
And she confessed.
She confessed.
He was old as hell.
Think about that black family that owned that fucking beach in California, and they literally stripped it from them. Now they giving it back.
Who kicked him to stop him? They arrested him and gave him assault. We stopped him from shooting more people.
Of course he's gonna get assault.
Yo,
He's a black man.
He got assault. That's some bullshit.
No,
That's some
No,
bullshit.
he couldn't been on there. He was watching it. He told me. That's him telling me. Said he won't pull up. Well, yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Like that just lets you know.
Shout out to
But
I forgot where it was at. They acquitted some nigga from the death penalty though.
Julius Jones.
Yeah.
They shut that down. So
They was trying not. They was just the homeboy was. They barricaded his house and all that shit. The police and all that. The judge and shit, because he act like he ain't want to hear nothing. Like, fuck it, we can kill this nigga anyway. And a bunch of motherfuckers stepped up.
Yeah, that shit popped up on Joy. They did
The right
that.
people stepped up and they
fucking
stopped
state
that
he
shit.
ain't a fucking racist state.
Where he at?
You know what I'm saying?
Every state racist.
Yeah, but he down south, like, what the fuck is that? Mississippi, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was one of
You talking about Julius Jones?
Yeah,
Or the colony?
Everybody should have lied. Yo, I should have lied.
I really don't know.
Hey, y'all think he's down in one of them fucking states
Yeah.
down in Mississippi?
I don't
One of
know
them
what
wild
the
shit,
fuck
man.
is
You know what I'm saying?
Bully foot nigga.
That's fucked up, man.
Straight up, like,
We ain't got no rights here.
yo.
It's wicked, son.
Oh, he in Oklahoma.
It was Oklahoma.
Sure. Fuck niggas going out there.
Okay, see, those niggas turn up out there.
Yeah, no, I know they. I know they do.
They definitely do.
All that shit the Midwest they do, I know that, but
Niggas rip you like a t-shirt, man.
and see, that's the thing. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta stop that shit. Niggas don't understand. Like we sitting here fighting against each other, and that's what they want.
Take your
They
bullet.
don't want you to be wrong. They don't want you to do none of that. They want you to kill each other because that's making their job.
They give you enough guns to kill each other. We ain't gonna give you enough guns to defend. What we said earlier, winter is coming.
Yeah. When we watched back in the days, when we watched Boys in the Hoods, why you think that they pushed that shit so hard for the box office people to get the views and all that? Yeah. We thinking, oh shit, it's some ill shit, yada yada yada. Nah, these niggas had an agenda and they really pushed that shit so we could see like, yo, this is what the fuck we doing to each other. And the shit is the truth lies in there. Liquor store on every corner, same thing. You get off work, oh, bitch need a drink. A nigga need a drink. No, you don't. You need your ass to take a shower and go to fucking sleep.
That's it.
That's what you need. But I'm saying, but that's the mentality that these three places in.
Motherfucker have a shower.
You on your way home, liquor store right there, we pull over and get something to cook on. I know we do.
Niggas know it's 3 or 4 liquor stores.
Every block got showers without the curtain and soap.
It don't matter.
On my way home, I gotta pass 3 liquor stores.
Right.
To get home. 1, 2, 3.
So when you get off the highway, you play with Jesus, like, man, I ain't spending no money because I gotta do something. I ain't spending no money because I gotta do this and that. By the time you get home, somebody called you, somebody gave you some bad news, or somebody pissed you the fuck off. But before you got home, so you like, fuck that. I'm gonna give me something to drink.
Yeah.
And you thinking that shit's coping the problem, the pain is added to it, and it ain't. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't.
You shut that shit down, bro. We had that conversation the other day.
Yeah.
We were talking about how we don't drink like that.
Niggas don't need that
We
shit
was
like
like, yo, we don't drink. He said, yo, bro, I'm getting old. I try to drink a bottle. I ain't fit. I said, yo, we all like,
You know something?
we was drinking like that because we was going through shit.
Yeah.
Like, we all in good spaces now. Like, I don't drink Monday through Friday.
Elevated through that shit.
Yeah, all of us. We get fucked up on the podcast during the week. I don't be thinking about drinking nothing. I might have a beer if I pull up on the studio and I drink the that's it.
When you don't drop over to the house, I still have bottles in the
And that's just for the last time we came.
I get home and look.
There's not enough land being owned by us.
That's right, Cuddy.
Facts of life.
That's very true.
Oh no, we too busy paying for the land and niggas
Oh,
own it.
be easy. Oh.
Be easy on the
Oh,
check-in.
Chico Bay.
Be easy on the check-in.
Niggas need to
B was bragging, baby.
Get the whip.
That's the thing what people don't understand.
B, what up, though?
It's like these motherfuckers want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you trapped. Like for last even what me and you talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying, the cooking shit. I'm opening up my own shit. Oh, by the way, by the way, I bought a condo in Fort Lauderdale. I'm just up here visiting. I don't even live in Connecticut no more. For anybody who don't know, that don't need to know. A nigga don't even fucking live up this motherfucker. I'm here visiting family yesterday for the holidays, you feel me? And I got my own fucking shit, I got my own business going on because what the fuck I'm gonna sit here and run somebody's restaurant and put my blood, sweat, and tears into that shit and you don't give a fuck about me at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you already
you chilling, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, we need to own more of our own shit as well. And the only thing is, what I don't like about our people is, we have the quality and the power to do it, but motherfuckers be on that shit where they get comfortable and content, like, man, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, think about all the crazy shit that we did and we made it out of that. Negative shit. So put that to the positive shit that you need to be doing.
What about the people?
And move forward,
It's like the people that say that they get apartments in the project say, I'm only gonna be here for this amount of time.
And
20 years can pass.
that's some bullshit.
20 years can pass.
That's some bullshit. And they got us fucked up with that. They
get you comfortable. They
got us fucked up with that shit as well because all these young chicks out here, the first thing they said in their mind, oh, I get pregnant, oh, where you going? You going to get cancer? You're going to get cancer? You're going to get cancer? You're going to get food stamps, and you're going to get on state.
That is passed down.
You understand what I'm saying?
False narratives.
No.
Shit, not. Listen, that's because the motherfuckers
niggas only fuck with niggas.
Motherfuckers ain't getting guided in this direction to want to do better. Think about it. If the fucking gift horse in that house is in that situation, and then they not trying to keep the youngin' from going through the shit they went through, they pushing the narrative like, yeah, cool, if that happened, and you apply for this, and then you get here.
Yeah, but the situation is this. That only happens with powerful people who sit at this table, and the people that we rock with like that, to know the movement and understand that, because at the end of the day, once my granddaughter turned our age when we was running the street, she ain't never got to work again. you're gonna be going into the family business.
That's what the thing is. That's what that generation.
You're never gonna say that, yo, I'm getting a job because. What you talk about a job, because that means I didn't do my job.
Your first job,
I didn't do what I was
supposed to do. Your first job is coming to work at your daddy or your granddaddy's company.
So that means
I'm learning the
So that means I was out here running around doing bullshit
for nothing.
And come on, man, you already that.
Yeah, we talk
about that all the time. We not doing that no more. We ain't living like that, nigga. I don't give a fuck. What you talking about?
We got the company. We got the clothing.
First of all,
we got the clothing.
First of all,
we got the
I'm too smart to work for you as you being my manager somewhere.
Yeah.
How you telling me what to do?
Yeah.
Number one, I'm a grown man. I'm older than you.
That's it. I can probably do
How you tell me what I'm supposed to do? That don't even make sense. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
You good, bro?
Make it make sense. That don't even make sense, bro. Like, I ain't around for that.
Cut it good.
Too much Henny? Yeah, we got 2 cups, man.
Shit in the stroke at the same time.
People gotta understand that, man. It's like, yo, it's time for everybody to stand up and fight for
Cheers, man. Share the live, you know
what I'm saying?
And they got there on that tank.
Nah, but you're right.
Get
Get you a business. Get you a business. Nah, nigga say you on that Hank. God damn. Yeah, alright, man? You might want to get some water.
You've been drinking since you was
Water, man? Yeah. 12? That nigga started off at 8.
Yeah, nigga.
Motherfucking chicken you got on the counter.
Oh, nigga, that's motherfucking tomorrow, nigga. I'm making some ground stew. I'm about to some jerk. Nah, that's jerk. I'm about to jerk that bitch tonight. I'm about to jerk that shit tonight. What you mean? I'm about to jerk the chicken, nigga. Yeah, pause. Hold on. We have to sound right.
Yeah, behind that.
Jerk the chicken.
You can beat on yourself if you want to, nigga.
It's live.
So back to what we were saying, as far as us being leaders and we being providers for our family. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta understand this, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Wop, man. Shout out to Wop, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to argue with this man, fight with this man all the time. And he always used to tell me, yo, Roddy, man, listen, man, y'all niggas don't listen. You know what I'm saying? So once I got older, I started to realize, like, yo, what he was talking about. And you know what I'm saying? He made a lot of sense. Oh, Chris? What up, Kyle?
No. His wife.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
What's up, Kyle? How you doing?
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much is that, it's, we got this own our shit. You know what I'm saying? Own our shit. The reason why I moved south, because my thing was, why would I work 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying, and incriminate myself, you know what I'm saying, for the smart people who understand what I'm talking about. Why would I work 2 jobs and incriminate myself to sustain a fucking property? You know what I'm saying? And that just don't make sense.
Yeah, down south, your dollar go a little farther.
You know what I'm saying? Where if people just scared of change, man. I feel like once you step out of your comfort zone from where you at, and you've been here for just too long.
Bro, I just left. Pop, when we just came back, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, we was down south. Every time we go down there, I don't ever want to come back.
And I feel personally,
to
me personally, I could be wrong, but I know I'm right.
And we riding by. We was riding the tell Pop, we riding by acres of just free land with big ass for sale signs. Cotton still out there. I'm like, oh, the cotton field.
What I want to say is
just
this.
Out there.
What I want to say is this to the people.
HM3 shirt.
What I want to say is to the people for the people who watching, who's gonna watch,
and who's listening,
after the fact,
who's
just listening,
Spotify.
Take all your checks, take all your pay stubs that you have from working. And if you out here in the field, think about all the money and all the moves that you bust, and calculate that in your head, and look around like, look, where I'm at right now. That shit don't add up to where you're supposed to be at,
bro.
So you doing bullshit.
I talked about this on a podcast.
You playing yourself
a while back. We was
You
in,
feel what I'm saying?
I was in Enfield, I was locked up. And it was an OG from Waterbury. And everybody was calling nigga crazy. He bugged out. Don't talk to him crazy. He bugged out. Lights out. He used to sit up on the bunk and we used to sit out there and talk. And the motherfucker was talking. Everybody like, nigga bugged out. I'm like, yo, the nigga making sense. What you mean he bugged out? The nigga said, don't you know? He said, yo, you used to get money? You used to get money? I said, yeah, we was all selling. So he said, what you used to cop? You used to cop this. I used to cop this. I used to move in ECA. How many you had custody? How much you was making? Da-da-da-da. Oh, you got locked up? Did you post bond? Yeah, how much was your bond? My bond was 100,000. Oh, you posted that? Yeah, and then I saw it from the streets and came in. Okay, what was your shit? What was your shit? He's asking questions. He said, don't you know that the average motherfucker is in here is a millionaire? He said, we all millionaires.
That's the shit that we
said, when we talking about that, he said, all y'all niggas is millionaires. I'm like, what the fuck you mean millionaires? I ain't got no $1 million. He said, you had $1 million, you blew it. I was like, what you mean? He's like, yo, add up how much this. How many pair of Jordans you had? How many of this you had? How many of this you had? How much money you spent on Jordans? How much money you spent on this? How much money you spent in the club? He said, add all that shit up. He said, $1 million will pass through your hands in your lifetime. Before you 25, if you was out there getting money, before you 25, $1 million will pass through your hands. You probably didn't see it all at once in a bank account, but $1 million will pass through your damn hands. And you and probably blew that shit on bullshit. Yeah. Blew on bullshit.
Also the thing is, the thing is with that is this also people, well, you gotta understand that a lot of people didn't have discipline, especially now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't have discipline, man. They never had nobody to let them know, hey, look, you making this type of money, you gotta invest it, you gotta put it here. Now everybody into cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and all that. And now a lot of niggas don't came.
Making the money right now.
A lot of niggas like us came from fucking positions, so niggas like, yo, hold up, we have no choice but to save our money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We niggas in the 40 club. You have no choice but to save your fucking money.
Let me ask you a question, right? Think about cryptocurrency, right? That's digital money, right? Yeah, so when you locked up, and nigga put money on your books, and you get confiscated, you don't literally see that money. Because it's electric. So if niggas already dealing with crypto.
Yeah. I mean,
this nigga dead too, look at him. Close your mouth, man. Go ahead.
I mean, for that with that situation, you know, we blessed somebody in that room and even go even endure that even further accountability. Cause I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? I'm past that in life, whatever the fuck that's gonna be.
Talking about being business, dude.
AKA Labor Day weekend.
Put the hand claps with you. I'm going to hop out and step in here. He went from watching on live and he pulled up.
My nigga Bears in the building, AKA Labor Day weekend.
What I missed? What y'all talking about?
So pretty much we were just, you know what I'm saying? No labels.
Yeah, no labels.
What's happening now?
You know, regular shit, man.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So we just talking about pretty much this, you know, us, everybody at this table. Shout out to V Sleazy, my brother, and everybody. We leaders. We men and we leaders to our family, and that's when we have to continue on being leaders.
Yeah.
Because you know, you gotta follow the leader, man. You know what I'm saying? And for people who have children, you know what I'm saying, young men and young women growing, we gotta teach them the right way. You gotta teach them the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond what they see on TV and they see on social media. I don't even watch TV, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fuck with no Facebook.
You know,
none of
that's
that.
one of the things.
Definitely got to lead the youth.
What you
right.
just said, that's one of the things that kept me from going back to jail. Or, I'm gonna say I'm 100% innocent, but that's one of the things that kept me, and you was around half the time, from getting a lot of fuck shit.
You 100%.
Because this is the thing.
You're 100%. You're 100% innocent. So it's me and everybody at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being why? Because we was born into this motherfucking world. You gotta protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not supposed to. Those rules are being applied by people that.
You know what?
Listen. That's what
I had to get straight. Because I told you when Merc was here, Merc got his joint. And he asked a question and I said something. And he was like, nah, bro. He said, we was born into an environment, we had to do what the fuck we had to do. You ain't wrong. He said, nah, bro. He said, nah, don't get in that crap.
Not only that, you already know the vibe and the level that me and you on, mentally and spiritually. I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in none of that bullshit. Straight up. I don't believe in none of that. Your vibe negative and you ain't trying to be successful or to make money or to make moves or to uplift your family, yo, get away from me, dog. I don't even want to be around you.
That's the reason why a lot of people hit me up. A lot of people hollering at me like, yo, whatever. I said, listen, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Call me what you want.
If you ain't on this way right now, bro, I can't talk to you. Ain't nothing we got to discuss. Ain't no hanging out. What we about to hang out and do?
Do what?
How much we getting paid? Where the money at?
You know what I'm saying? So
where the wealth?
I move south. I move south, and my development for the things that I got going on in my life is successful. You know what I'm saying? It's working. It's working. So why be in a bad position where I put myself in a great position? Like I said before. I'm not gonna live forever.
None of us is.
And me and you already had to talk again about the BJ situation. Rest in peace to home. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, we gotta take advantage of the powers of who we are and the positive shit that we all bring to the table. You see what I'm saying? That shit could have been a legacy to take care of his family for generations. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know how I mean. You just down there. I think, bro.
Yeah, we both do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What niggas think. It ain't about no turn up and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. Why is I talking about I'm turning up? Nah, you turning up, bitch, I'm enjoying myself. I'm just something successful this week.
It's a difference.
You understand what I'm saying? Why is you out here, I'm turning up? You living in the moment, bitch. I'm living for the future because I already don't lay the brick for my foundation. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely celebrate that shit.
So what I'm drinking right now, like here, this is the foundation. You understand what I'm saying? It's a foundation, man. Niggas pour that shit up, and we need to take a toast to this shit, man. Landmine in the fucking building, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all good? Y'all
next time y'all next time y'all niggas gonna see me, y'all got to be on the motherfucking beach, nigga, where I'm living at.
I'll be down there.
Cause I ain't coming to back this motherfucker.
I'll be down there.
Coming back straight up, man. You gotta ask yourself, like, why am I written? Why am I working and why am I written for somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
Because the same blood, sweat, and tears you put into rent for a motherfucker, the same blood, sweat, and tears you can keep your own goddamn house.
That's it.
And fix your own house.
That's it.
You complaining about, oh shit, this ain't working, the lights ain't working, I got a slumlord, so be your own goddamn landlord.
I'll tell you some shit. I moved in here.
Why go through that?
I moved in here. Who did everything? I fixed everything in here by myself. I went to get the landlord a deposit. That nigga said, when you did all this by yourself, we gave that shit back. That nigga said, nah, you good. I did. You see the floors?
Yeah.
I did that. He said,
shout out to
but you did all this? I said, yeah. I paid. I did all that.
And yo, you know what? You had
that back.
You had.
Man, what up? That's what we were talking about. I did. That's why I said I didn't know until you hollered at me. 8488 Prince, what up, baby?
You know I'm always around for the.
Yo, JMB Home Improvement on Man Hop Out Diz in the building. JMB Home Improvement. Say it again.
J&B Home Improvement.
See, we got entrepreneurs. We in here doing things. We got entrepreneurs in the building. Mitten in the building. Shout to Mitten. Shout to Braves. What up, sis? I was just down in North Carolina with her, baby. I was just down in North Carolina with her.
Bro, you make a perfect point. I was listening to what you were saying. And the thing about it is,
I'm Landmine, by the way.
Pick a Friday. Thursday.
This is all my family in here. Blood.
Hey, yo, bro.
We ain't no fake dudes. So, oh, that's my cousin. No, this is all. Blood in this, it's all family, baby. All family right here, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I gotta shout out to my older brothers and everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, when we was younger, we always argue and fight, but, you know what I'm saying, make it make sense. It's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? We was kids, you know what I'm saying? So as we got older, like, yo, you gotta own your own shit, man.
Shout out to Shorty.
Shout out to Shorty.
You always try to give lessons on the block.
You're right.
don't count for
He probably gonna be mad what I'm gonna say, but while you fucking multi-millionaire on the low, man, stop playing. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me the gospel, so I'm handing that down to my peoples and everybody who's under us, not under us, but that's literally sitting with us. Because everybody's their own fucking boss, everybody's their own man of their family, man. You know what I'm saying? If you a man and you have a family, you a boss. You a boss. You ain't under nobody. You ain't don't everything that you under somebody, man. I ain't under nobody. I'm a grown man. I ain't under nobody. I'm my own boss. Been my own boss. It's just sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the situations that you in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play your part in the situations that you in. You know what I'm saying?
I wish we had that. I wish we had that. Nah. Ball head. At the
end of the day, when people look back at this podcast, or for the people who gotta watch it 2-3 times to understand what we're talking about, hopefully y'all finally get the message that, you know what I'm saying, just take value in yourself and just understand what's your purpose of you here, and why you being here on earth. Because we all got a motherfucking expiry date, like milk.
Till you can't back.
You gotta expire, so you gotta just figure it out.
We definitely out here inspiring
Figure it out, man.
Ain't nobody gonna give us our
Figure
credit.
out what's your purpose.
We don't want the credit. We don't want the credit. We don't want the credit. But when we first started doing the podcast, everybody said, y'all niggas crazy. Now everybody and their mama doing a podcast. Facts. When we started doing bringing up the idea with doing clothes, niggas told us we was crazy. Now everybody
well, you gotta understand, like that's a generational thing. Fathers back when I'm doing sneakers and art and soul and stuff like that. I got a
he was killing it too.
Hold on, but I'm not done yet. I got a boutique in Fort Lauderdale, so whenever y'all out there visiting or vacationing, and I'm gonna put my links up soon for that. That's where I'm at, and I'm still doing productive things. So you know what I'm saying, to brighten my family future, man. Cause like I said before, I'm not gonna be here forever. So you know, it's a legacy that you gonna leave for them to live on. So you know, if a motherfucker gotta be doing a GoFundMe and all that, it's like, yo, what the fuck y'all niggas? What are y'all doing?
It's the first time on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go with the thing, baby. I do this.
True.
And another before you even get into that, I'm gonna tell everybody like this. I'm gonna keep it 100 with everybody. If you have children or just yourself in general,
money got it over there by
hold on. Let me say this clear. Cause this is some real shit. I'm gonna say this clear. If you don't have life insurance on yourself or the kids, you a piece of shit. You a piece of shit. You a piece of shit mother and you a piece of shit father. Straight up, because you buy sneakers and bottles and all that. It don't take much for you to have life insurance on yourself and then your kids.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Straight up.
My mom.
Nigga,
I don't respect that GoFundMe shit. You're looking crazy, man.
Every job.
But I see you turning up on Instagram and Facebook. That's why I don't do social media. That's why I don't do that, because get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Niggas be
I'm bringing that up. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
my mom's.
You ain't got, hold on. Before I'm saying that, you ain't got life insurance on yourself and your kids, but you always out here talking about an outfit, your hair, and you turning up and you doing all this crazy shit.
You should have had him on speaker.
You know what I'm saying?
You should put him on speaker.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like, whoa. Answer that. That's like on the phone. Hey, yo, fight for it up.
You got insurance on the car, but not the kids. That's crazy.
Yo, this nigga.
Hey, come on the podcast.
Yo, what up, guys? You on the podcast, baby? What up, baby?
Hey, yo, you up here next week? What's up?
Shout out to the legend, man. We got a site on motherfucking speaker, y'all.
Hey, Sight, we trying to get you to pull up. What's up?
Send me the Addy right now.
What? I seen Addy right goddamn now. You gonna pull up?
Yeah.
Oh, send me Addy. Hang up and send me Addy.
Let's go.
Yeah, send it to him.
But let's finish up with the life insurance, right? My mother put this in me when I was a kid, right? She put life insurance on me. She put life insurance on me when she found out I was gangbanging. I felt like, damn, Mom, you expecting me to die? Like, what the? She said, boy, you out there in them streets. I can't stop you from being out there in them streets. And if something happens to you in them streets, I don't want to fucking lose my house trying to bury you.
Right.
I didn't understand it as a teenager. I didn't understand it as a young boy running around. I didn't understand it. When I got older, then my mother, she kept giving me these papers, yo, you need to get this, you need to do this.
Because
and she passed it on to me.
I'm going to say some real shit. You know, we all got a date, so how would that look if Money Man, you, me, or somebody talk about we got to go fund me?
Bro, that's a dub.
You know what I'm saying? You know, no, listen to me. Listen to me. No, listen what I'm, hold on. Don't say that. No, this is what I'm about to say. Because what I'm thinking right now, you can say the same thing, but in your own words. You know how stupid that sounds? Yeah. Do you know who I am to you? Do you know, I know who you are to me. Yeah, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You really think that we was that stupid enough to not have that shit together? But for the people who don't, who claim I'm grown and I'm turning up girl and all this crazy shit, get life insurance on yourself and your goddamn kids.
Right.
That's being grown. Being grown ain't just because you got an apartment and how many blunts of alcohol you can drink and you got a job. That's not being grown. Being an adult is being responsible. Being an adult is being responsible. Being an adult is being responsible.
I can tell my son that.
Get life insurance on yourself and your kids, number one. Because anything happens, the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If anything happens to you, bitch, who won't fucking bury your monkey ass or your man?
Okay.
Now you gotta go call somebody?
Yeah. First, you ain't calling nobody.
First,
my nigga, you can bury me real quick. Like, nah, yo, homie, you can bury me when you got some bread. You can hold me down and bury me real quick.
Yo, listen to me. No,
people put wants in front of priority.
Listen to me. No disrespect to my culture and to our background and what we is. Black people already have a problem with giving motherfuckers money anyway and paying each other back. So how the fuck you think the motherfucker gonna bury your ass?
Yo, niggas said some wild shit on the radio. Listen to me.
What the fuck makes you think a nigga gonna get money to bury you?
Niggas said some wild shit on the radio real quick.
Let's be real.
Niggas said some wild shit on the radio the other day that made some sense. He was on a Breakfast Club talking. He was like, yo, you ever notice that in the black community, motherfuckers be fucked up working check to check or hustling, grinding, right?
Right.
Listen, grinding. Ain't got this much. Yeah, you got the motherfuckers that front like they got it, but the motherfuckers that don't got it, that's whatever. Y'all going half on the blunt, whatever.
Who doing
He
that?
said, but listen. No. I'm just putting it out. No. So listen, that struck a nerve. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But listen. But you ever notice, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, but you ever notice, and he said some real shit, but you ever notice one of the homies get locked up and y'all all of a sudden come up with 10,000 real quick and we get that nigga out of jail? Yeah. You heard?
Yeah, that's because that money is always there.
No, listen.
It is always there.
If they say it's 10,000 to buy this storefront or 10,000 to buy this building, nobody got it.
Yeah, right.
But if one of the homies get locked up and his bond's 10,000, everybody come up with that 10,000 in 2 hours to get that homie out of jail.
Alright, so
you know how fucking crazy that can sound, bro?
I'm gonna
and I thought about it. I'm driving, listening to that shit. I said, yo, you know how many times we came up with that brand to get a homie out of jail or somebody out of jail, and we could all these times put that money together and get a business?
I'm gonna elaborate on that. I'm gonna elaborate on that conversation. I'm gonna elaborate on that what you just said right real quick. And me and you already had it.
Yeah.
Like an avenue did. That's an avenue. I'm sorry. The reason why is because this. When you have people who never had no money and they start making a little bit of money, what they do?
They get nervous.
Oh, no. Hold on. You You have people who never had no money.
Academic.
No. I'm gonna explain what I really mean. I'm gonna explain what I really mean. Because it's everything what we all thinking. And it's all gonna coincide with what I'm saying. So when you get people who never had no money, and they start getting real money. You understand? And you I know where you're going with it. You understand what I'm saying? A check is different than you getting real money. Yeah. Because you know at the end of the day, I'm gonna go to work, fuck this bitch, I'm gonna come here, put my hours in. Yeah. They still gotta pay me, I cut the motherfucker out. So you can think, because you know, I turn up, I get crazy, they gonna give you my money. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Or they gotta pay me for the motherfuckers, or a bitch quit. Yeah. Down in the streets. You gotta put work in to get that money.
And if you quit, you broke.
So if you quit,
you broke. You broke. You don't eat.
So for the motherfuckers who really break that night, like how we did, who really change the underwear, what I say in my song, 3 days straight with no drawers on is a tragedy, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
That's real.
People ain't never lived that type of lifestyle. So when they start living that, they don't know how to manage money.
What up?
They start getting crazy.
Because
they start to let the money control them.
What to do? Nigga, what? We out there all night, take off a white tee, throw it in the garbage, run them as dime, $5, get another white tee, put the same white tee, take a white tee, throw it in the garbage, put another one on, and you back on the block fresh. Not going in the house, and you still out there.
So the
your sneakers on Thursday.
So the answer what you were saying, as far as with monopolizing.
Yeah.
Everybody mentality wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people never understood the business structure of that shit, and probably to this day don't even understand a real business structure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand a real business structure. Like, all right, I love all my cousins, I love all y'all, but we moving forward. We gotta do a contract. Y'all know what time it is. Cause me and mine, we all doing a contract. We all sign our name on the contract. That's guaranteed business and what we got going on. That's not saying I'm gonna fuck you or myself. So other niggas they won't understand that because they don't understand business. When you doing real business, it's a contract, dog. It's a contract. You get sick or anything happens to you, you pass away, I pass away, you still get paid. So what we keep going on, that's a contract. Oh, I ain't signed no contract. He's trying to play me. I ain't gonna get my money. You understand what I'm saying?
Niggas can't read. That's
why.
mentality.
That's why niggas really be mad because they can't read. Nah, it's not even that because niggas never had no real money to do real business to understand the structure of that. That's what that is.
But I'm gonna tell you, a motherfucker never cared to try to figure it out.
I'm gonna keep it funky, bro. It's beyond even having the real money, bro. It's about the structure of what to do, my nigga. Niggas ain't, like you said, nobody never taught niggas what to do with money, period. It's all off of what you see in the
conversation. Niggas sitting around with $10,000, $30,000 and not knowing what to do with it.
But niggas getting taught. Niggas don't take the time to teach another motherfucker.
Make the perfect example. This is why, what's homeboy, Larry Hoover?
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry Hoover and whatever they have a petition, I'm gonna sign that for that man to come home because these people, Chicago is wild right now. These little niggas don't give a fuck.
They don't want him home because he can stop it.
Exactly. They don't want.
They don't want it to stop. They don't want it to stop.
In the words of Shorty Doo, they don't want the structure to be in line. You feel what I'm saying?
There's a reason, and motherfuckers say that shit all the time.
Any black
why you think anywhere else where it's violent, feds come in. You got a 20-man indictment, this indictment. When was the last time you seen a Chicago indictment? And you know what's going on.
Yeah, all you talk about
there's no indictment. You get a murder, here or there, a nigga get locked up, there's no indictment, there's no nothing. They ain't want niggas to do that out there.
Well, on that notion, for everybody that's sitting at the table, I just thank God that we wasn't even born over there.
Yeah.
I think God that I was born who I was, and we was born who we was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it would have been up. It would have been up.
Oh yeah.
It would have been up off the cradle. It would have been up off the cradle. You know what I'm saying? I've been up the club, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
I need to let this shit burning.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, my thing is like, yo, listen. Yo, wake the fuck up. Everybody who's still asleep, wake up. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. You working a fucking dead-end job where if you got any fucking heart or any courage, and for the men who got balls, nigga, get up and go get your own business.
That's it.
Ladies, get up.
Ladies, you do hair.
If you could cook,
Open a boutique and get 3 more girls that can do hair.
You cook, bake, or whatever. Yo, open your own spot. How long are you already gonna be fucking keep on working for somebody?
You remember that black lady that was on YouTube?
Man. Yo, if you do hair,
She was eating seafood and she came up with her own combination of one specific sauce for seafood and boom, instant millionaire.
all the 5 minutes that you about to
Shit.
shut down.
Motherfuckers make money off of the dumbest shit. You can't make money off of
I'm like Kanye in this motherfucker. I got a double interview.
Shit alive, yo, double alive.
Double interview. Kanye.
Shit alive,
Shit alive, we about to tap out, but we'll be back.
You coming back?
But yo, we got 5 minutes left. Anybody want to plug something? Let's plug something.
Manati motherfucking clothing, man.
Manati clothing.
Every episode, Manati clothing.
Make it make sense. 873 hoodies. 84 prints. We got the A Apparel.
You already know.
Holla at us, inbox us. Y'all know who we are.
Imperial Wolf.
Imperial Wolf. Gun license. You want your gun license? Holla at my cousin Imperial Wolf on Facebook.
Or shout out to Wolf. Shout out to Cuz.
Facts.
Mayshak Cartel. Go download that.
Go download that Mayshak Cartel.
You can find that on that page.
If you can't download
Or
hit up Landmine.
SMD.
SMD
still out.
SMD
SMD still out.
on YouTube. It's out. Hit them up for a copy, however it goes.
And get ready for us to bust your fucking head with some more music.
Hey yo, stream my shit, nigga.
Plug that.
Stream my
about to
shit.
be lit.
Go on the Stage is out right now.
We about to
Resurrection is out right now.
about to tap out.
Motherfucking Be Genuine featuring Flip the Script is the shit right now. Wanna be an MC. Fucking shit, right? Wanna be an
Talk
MC.
about it.
Wanna be a fucking MC, bruh. Go stream that bitch.
Hey yo.
Yo, I've been on big stages all motherfucking years.
Jumping off the stage on you niggas.
I'm not gonna catch you. I can't
Stage dive on your fucking head top.
Shout out to my full blast brothers.
Shout out to Full Blast, shout out to the homies.
Yo, we
Hey yo, this is the Make Sense Podcast, episode 29.
Shout out to OG. We coming back.
aka The Sauce, one of the Measly, fucking HOC, and listen to me, remember this, nigga, if you're doing better than yesterday, then you're doing alright, nigga, and we all
And when you
Whoa.
wash your feet.
Boom!